We're going to take some messages without cards today. So I want you to accept what resonates and leave what does not. These messages are for the collective from spirit. And what I'm feeling is a sense of opportunity arising for many of you that have come after a period of tests that required your perseverance, required you to release doubts, required you to be optimistic and grateful looking forward, seeing a lot of closed doors that instead of allowing that to break you, you turned around and headed to the next door. I'm seeing that you kept knocking on those doors until you received a yes. I'm seeing that you continue to do this in every activity. In everything that you undertake, you recognize that sometimes the door is not open for you because it is not the right door. And so you continue looking for the right door. You keep going and knocking on doors until somebody opens it and welcomes you with open arms. And then you know that is for you. But you have this sense of optimism, this unwavering, unbreakable, unshakable optimism that says, I am going to win. You are such a strong soul. I can feel the strength within you. I can feel that you are not willing to give up. You're just never going to give up. I see that you have lost property in an accident or it was stolen. I'm seeing some car accidents. I'm seeing a fire. I'm seeing loss of family members. I'm seeing these family members fighting over property, fighting amongst themselves. You decided to release that energy and no longer continue that cycle. It required a great deal of sacrifice. There was a lot of time that you were alone, that you endured situations without having your family to call on, but you had friends that were willing to stand up for you, to step into that place and become your chosen family. And it's through all of these challenges and all of these difficulties and this refusal to submit to any kind of negativity that has allowed you to come to this place now where you are assured abundance, you are assured wins, you are being validated by spirit in this moment that the next time you receive a phone call, it's going to be the yes that you desire. It's going to be the you are valuable to us. It's going to be it's your season of winning. And I want you to go ahead and accept and claim that for yourself. There's no reason to question the optimism. It's here. And I see an individual who has been fighting with someone that they care deeply about. There has been a tremendous amount of arguments and disagreement. This person has even sometimes reached a point of violence, maybe not necessarily physical violence, but throwing things, breaking things. I'm seeing a person that has been asked to leave or has been shoved out the door or chose to leave. The door has been slammed and they just feel as though there is just nothing left for them in this place. Feels as though there is something better for you, but you're unsure if you can close that cycle because you know that that person, as soon as you get back on that bicycle and you start pedaling again, they're going to show up because they feel that positive energy and they've always been attracted to that energy in you. Spirit is asking you to trust the process at this point. This is a period that you have decided to choose yourself first. And when they come knocking, you are not going to answer. You're not going to continue to allow them to treat you in this way. You're not going to continue to open the door for them. This time, you're going to feel the difference. You're going to feel your energy so calm, so peaceful. There's no anxiety that you feel when you're away from this person. And as soon as you see their name pop up on that screen, you get so tense again. That's how you know. That's how spirit shows you that these people are a lower vibration. They are there to teach you the lessons of asserting your boundaries, not just placing these protective boundaries in front of you, actually asserting that boundary and saying, you're not crossing it. I'm not going to give you this energy. I'm not going to answer that phone. I'm not going to respond to this nonsense. I'm going to continue on my life because I am worthy of something so much better. I'm seeing you go through a period where there's like very little in terms of material possessions. It's almost like you've started over. I'm seeing a period of recognizing that some of your friend cycle maybe wasn't in your corner for you. And so there's some quiet nights, but those quiet nights are nights for you to replenish your energy, rejuvenate your spirit. I see you taking up some hobbies again that you've put aside. I see you giving yourself a little bit of a manicure or pedicure. I see you restyling your hair. I see you cleaning out your closets. I see you going through and organizing your life in a way that makes you feel really good and giving you that fresh start. I want you to accept and claim this abundant period for yourself. This is the work that you've done. This is your birthright to feel at peace and at home and have this second chance to begin again. This is a reading for the collective from Spirit. We are doing them without cards today. Spirit has asked me to relay what I see. And I'm seeing a beautiful drive. The drive is in the sunset or the sunrise. The sun is just peaking and the sky is beautiful and the scenery is amazing. I'm seeing for some of you, this is near the water. For others, this is just through some beautiful woodlands or perhaps some mountains. I'm seeing traveling. The traveling has come after a great deal of challenges where you have finally, I'm seeing that for some of you, this is your first road trip in your new car. This is the car that you worked for. This is the car that you thought you could never get because it was so far away and you just kept taking one step at a time. One step at a time turned into giant leaps. And those giant leaps are what landed you in the place you are today where you can celebrate. I'm seeing for some of you, you feel as though it's time to maybe give yourself a little bit more energy, give yourself a little bit more alone time, give yourself some priority. So this trip signifies that it's either for you or this is a trip where you have chosen to take in it with one or two other people that are very close to you, not people that have been your obligation or dragged on your life or caused difficulties. These are not the people that were doubting you. These were the people that were cheering on from your corner. I am seeing that this is a period of you allowing yourself to be the star, to be shining in the light, to take the center stage, to appreciate what you have accomplished, but also acknowledge the rewards that you deserve. You're accepting the awards, you're accepting the accolades. People are praising you for the work that you've done. People are praising you for how far you've come, for how you've motivated them. Without even realizing it, you were motivating other people to change their life. You were motivating other people to get back on track for themselves. These were people that were watching you from social media. These are people that were perhaps even in your own workplace or in your friend circle that had been quiet this whole time. They had not spoken up and said anything. It's almost like they didn't want to jinx it. I'm hearing they didn't want to jinx it. So they kept quiet because they just wanted to let you shine and have your moment. And as you're shining, now they're saying, thank you. Thank you for doing what you did because you have given me the motivation and the inspiration to do this for myself as well. Beautiful, vibrant soul. Thank you so much for your time and energy. Many blessings.